We should all be good. Right, okay. What is going on? Okay, it's working now. Right. Let's get right. So here we go. Arsenal v Brighton. 5:30 kickoff. We're minutes away from it being undergoing. It's gonna be a it's gonna be an interesting game. This one, 100% gonna be an interesting one. No idea who is gonna win it. I'm gonna just move this across, just so we can keep an eye on everything. There you go. Both managers there on the sidelines with each other. Right, okay, here we go. Kickoff's about to get underway. Right, get my timer ready, and we'll be ready to go pretty soon. I'm just doing the team talk. And we are about to get underway here. Arsenal need a win to go top. We get the win. If we get a win, we go top of the Premier League. But Liverpool have a game in hand, so it's puts pressure on them for tomorrow when they play Man United. Here we go. About to get underway here. Arsenal with the kickoff in the first half. Everyone takes the knee. And we are underway. Yeah, underway. Clock's working. We are a few seconds out of sync, but that's not the end of the world. And Arsenal win a free kick very early on here, with the opportunity to put the ball into the Brighton penalty area. Could be an early chance here for Arsenal to get on the scoreboard. Looks like they're going to put it straight in. It is a bit of an it is a bit of a difficult angle for any shot attempt. It will be going into the box. This one, Arsenal obviously with the most set piece goals. 3 defenders waiting in the box. Can they get the head on it and start the game off very strongly? Ball isn't put in. Ball's crossed in, and it's just wide. It is just wide for Gabriel there. But a very early chance there for Arsenal on the scoreboard, and a good opportunity as well. But Brighton will get a goal kick. Ball is regathered by Arsenal, hit back down to David Raya, who doesn't thump it that clear. Brighton do regather. Brighton play that wide. Yeah. Back to the centre circle. Brighton with a bit of possession here. Playing out at the back at the moment, so they do find space down that right-hand wing. Still playing it around the back here for Brighton, just trying to make some space here, you can imagine, of this Arsenal midfield. It's not going to be easy to go through, so they need to try and get some space. And they're working it. Arsenal are pressing a few players forwards. They do have a bit of room here now, Brighton. Brighton are playing it forwards down the left-hand wing here. Running in behind here with Brighton with the attempted cross, but it does go out, and it is a Brighton corner. Both teams getting early chances in this one, you've got to admit that. And so far, Brighton have had more possession. Obviously, it is only 2 minutes into the game, but Brighton do look good on the ball when they have it. Ball is whipped in here from Brighton. It is clear. Brighton do regather it on the edge of the penalty area, and they do pass it back. But an Arsenal player has gone down in the Arsenal penalty area. It looks to be Jorginho there with what looks like could be an arm injury here, but we do have an Arsenal player down here. We just need to have a look what it's from. He just took a bang to the elbow. He'll be fine. He just took a bang to the elbow. He'll be completely fine in all of that, we reckon. Play has just been stopped for the time being. Just need to make sure nothing has happened to him. 4 minutes gone. We're out of sync by 5 seconds, by 10 seconds. So we are out of sync by 10 seconds, which is not the end of the world. Right, Brighton with the drop ball here. Just around by the centre circle. Brighton having quite a bit of possession share early on in this game. It's not what Arsenal need. They want to get a bit of ball and get a few chances. Arsenal playing in their away kit here today. The ball is put in by Brighton, but it is headed away. And Arsenal win a free kick. Arsenal now with it. Played out wide. Arsenal getting a bit of ball here. Passing it around the back, trying to work that Brighton space up a little bit to see if they can find any room. Down to Alexander Zinchenko now. Back to Saliba. Ball's pushed to Gabriel. Saliba tries and wins it. Brighton win it back off him. Ball down to Zinchenko. Now down to Gabriel Jesus, who passes it back. Declan Rice. And the ball goes back to David Ware. Ball back to Brighton now. Brighton getting a bit of a possession based bit on this game. Zinchenko heads it, and David Ware is easily able to gather that. Brighton though looking dangerous when they do have the ball. It's got to be said. So far. They're starting this game very positively. Obviously, they will remember what happened to last two, where they lost 4-2 to Arsenal, and they're not going to have a repeat of that. You can imagine. Gabriel Jesus now on the ball. Back to Saliba, to Gabriel, to Zinchenko, risen. Bit of room here to Jesus, but the ball is sniffed out there, and Brighton do recover very, very well. Eight minutes in, and it's been a very interesting first 8 minutes in this game so far. Brighton, though, are looking like the better team, and Brighton have a really good chance here now to go off and get something. They are in a lot of space here, put it to the centre, but it does go over the bar. And Arsenal get away with one there. But that space was worked up way too easily for Brighton to manoeuvre through there then. Arsenal need to get a bit of a hold on this game, but for Brighton, textbook first half and what they would have wanted this to go. And it does go out, and it will be the first throw-in of the game, and it will be an Arsenal throw-in. Zinchenko takes the throw-in. Goes under Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. Saliba now on the ball. Tries to play it through to Saka, but Brighton do intercept it. Brighton again making a lot of room here. They go for the shot, but it is just wide there. Brighton looking the far, far more dangerous team in this game. Arsenal with a goal kick here. They play it long. And Brighton regather. Arsenal now pressing this very high back to the Brighton keeper. And they do get rid of it pretty easily in the end there. Ball goes back down. Arsenal regather. Saliba on the ball. Quite a bit of space in front of him to play with it if he wants to. Jorginho's on the ball now as well. Playing it forward to Martin Odegaard. To Saka. Again, Saka makes another fumble of the ball and just hands it right back to them. Declan Rice gets involved there and is able to regather the ball back to Gabriel in defence. They're now on the ball. Zinchenko calling it. It's not passed his way. Jorginho plays the ball forward. It's a good ball. Bukayo Saka is in behind here. Flag stays down. Saka, and it is put just wide. But Bukayo Saka there, but a good effort there from Bukayo. And he does look to have been It's close. It's a close one, definitely. Whether he's offside or not. Good call from the linesman to keep his flag down. Pick the flag up afterwards. No, the flag did stay down by the looks of things afterwards. But it is a Brighton goal kick. Arsenal coming forward again here. Jesus on the ball. And it is palmed just wide by the Brighton keeper. And it will be an Arsenal corner here. Appeals from a penalty here were heard from Arsenal. But it doesn't look like he's going to get it. But Jesus, good effort from the man. Good save there from the Brighton keeper. Arsenal will have a corner though. And Arsenal with most goals from set pieces could be about to add onto that tally here. Saka will be the man to put it in. Saka getting ready to put it into the box. Saka, ball in. Good header away there. Good clearance. Back out to Bukayo Saka. Arsenal do retain it. Ball back into the middle. And no one's ended up again on the Reds on it. Ball back into the middle again. Ball is still in the penalty area. Still, no one knows what's going to do with it. Jesus tries to get it past the Brighton defence, but is unable to, and Arsenal regain possession again. A little bit further out this time though, but Arsenal still in the Brighton half. Gabriel, the defender, on the ball now to William Saliba. This is Zinchenko, I think that is now, wandering in the midfield. Out to Ben White. Right. To Jorginho. To Saka. Back to Saka. Ben White now is on it. Ben White gives it away. However, it is passed right back, and Arsenal do regather it in the Arsenal half. Arsenal need now to try and pass into the Brighton half, and they have done so here. Not in a good attacking position though. In the end, ball over the top. Good chance here. Kai Havertz is on the ball. Kai Havertz is in a very good attacking position, and it is headed wide. It's headed wide by Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus having two good opportunities so far, and Arsenal, you can feel in this game so far, are starting to get involved in this game now. They're starting to get opportunities, and that's what they need to keep doing. They need to keep getting these opportunities and keep putting the ball into the Brighton box. Ball is headed wide though from Jesus there in that effort. Brighton have the ball back, and Brighton's sitting back here in a pretty defensive area with the ball in hand. They're going to try and run it forward though. Ball is passed backwards, and it is hit forwards. Got a header. Brian gather from the header. Ball is played long, and Brighton do gather it here. Zinchenko is with him, but Brighton do skip inside and outside, and the ball is hit well over the goalpost here. But Brighton still looking like they could be dangerous in this game. Good chance there from Brighton. Ball is played forward from Raya, back down to Gabriel in the defending position. Pass back to Raya. Raya needs to get rid of that quickly, and he does so. And he bumps it long. Brighton we gather. Back down to David Raya now. Out to Ben White. Zinchenko now in the mid. Zinchenko. Now taking up a centre back position. Back to Saliba. You can definitely tell here that Arsenal are definitely trying to work that Brighton defence, and Arsenal, we gather it in a very good position. Jesus now on the attack here. Ball through to Kai Havertz, and the ball is snatched back by the Brighton defence. Zinchenko now regathers it in a pretty dangerous position there, but the ball is put back, but Arsenal do regather it. Back to Jorginho in midfield. Saka now. Saka tries to play it through. Appeals for a penalty go up, but it does go to a goal kick instead. Pretty even game so far. It's got to be said. It's been a pretty even game. Stats-wise, Arsenal have had more possession. Arsenal have had more shots. In terms of on target, we're looking at Arsenal have got 1 shot on target to Brighton's 0, and then each team have got 3 shots off target. So in terms of shooting, it's fairly the same. Possession-wise, Arsenal do have the bulk of possession here. But other than that, no, it looks pretty similar. But then Arsenal are starting to get a bit of possession in this game now. And it is a Arsenal free kick with the chance to put the ball into the box here for Arsenal. Chance, maybe, but it is pretty far out. You wouldn't expect them to get from here. Maybe they play it close and play some slow ball, but it depends what they're going to do. Ball is played. Arsenal have it inside the Brighton penalty area. Chance here, and it does take a deflection going wide. It just depends on. I couldn't 100% tell if that was an Arsenal deflection. It looks like it was a Brighton deflection it took going through, which means that it's going to be an Arsenal corner here. Another good chance here for Arsenal to put a goal on the board here and get themselves in front, which is what they'll hope to be doing from this corner. Ball is played in by Bukayo Saka, and it does go out for a goal kick. Good ball in, but no one's head could seem to find it in that box, and it just seems to just go straight to the ground. And it does, yeah. Calls for another penalty. Do go up though. From the holding on from Gabriel, not going to be given that though in this day and age. Right, and we gather it after the goal kick as they play it long. And pass it back now. Going to pass it back in the defence. Brighton now moving. It did handball committed by Brighton, so it'll be an Arsenal free kick. Arsenal pass it backwards. Arsenal now with possession. Arsenal seem to be liking the balls over the top. They seem to be working, and it may work here, but it is hit too far. It was a decent ball over the top though, but it was just a bit too much power in it for Zinchenko to get there. You could see definitely what they were trying to do in that move, but luckily it doesn't pay off in this situation. Arsenal nearly regather it back off the throw-in, but Brighton are able to get a clearance kick on it. Arsenal don't know what they were doing then. They tried to kick it back into play, but it just goes right up to a Brighton player. Brighton now with an attack, straight to the centre, but the ball is hit too hard, and David Raya was easily able to get his gloves on that one. Still scoreline of 0-0 at the moment. Arsenal play the ball forwards. They regather it. Odegaard with a chance to shoot. He doesn't take that opportunity, and that might go back begging and wondering why he didn't make the shot attempt from there. It does mean, unluckily for Arsenal, though, that Brighton have regathered possession. Brighton now passing it around the back here. Brighton play it over. And they do have some players on here for a possible attack move here. Brighton with a bit of possession here. Brighton play the ball forward. Big opportunity here for Brighton. Brighton players call out for a penalty, but they haven't been given one here. This could be one that does go to VAR, because it looked like a hefty collision. We'll play forwards. It looks just like a simple collision to me. It's hard to judge. Like 3 players went sliding into that ball there, and it's unclear that one. VAR might have a look at it, but we'll just have to see here what happens. Arsenal will get a goal kick here, so no penalty for Brighton. Arsenal playing a bit of dangerous ball here, to be fair. Just trying to commit those Brighton players to find a bit of room. Brighton try to regather it, but they don't, and it is an Arsenal ball here in a pretty defensive position here. So Brighton are just going to try and press Arsenal, see if Arsenal make a mistake. Bukayo Saka's on the ball, and Bukayo Saka does make a bit of an error, but a free kick is given here to Arsenal. Brighton player's gone down, holding his knee. Looks like he might have a bit of a knee issue here. We could have quite a bit of added time here, to be fair, which would make things interesting, of course, but does mean we'll have quite a bit of added time going on here. Had a bit of a water break here and said I'm getting my water break. Oh, God. Right, okay. So Arsenal here do have the free kick. It's in the Arsenal half though, so no major issues about the ball going into the box from this distance. Arsenal though do have a bit of room to run into here as all the Brighton players start retreating. Quite a bit of room here for Arsenal to play with here. Good chance here for Arsenal to make something of this attack. Lots of room for him to run into. Ball played out to Zinchenko. Zinchenko though runs back infield, is back out to field to Gabriel Jesus. Jorginho now has it. Kai Havertz has it. Ball's played and it is cleared, but Arsenal do recover it. But it will be a Brighton free kick in. There will be a Brighton free kick. Jorginho Clyde studs with a Brighton player there in the Brighton box. Arsenal do regather it though from the free kick. They do try to play it down the pitch, but it fails. Brighton do regather it in the midfield. They play it over. Ben White gets there just in time, and David Raya will be able to get it cleared, and he does. To Gabriel on the wing. Back to Zinchenko now. Back down to David Raya, who will probably give this a big hoot. Yes, he does. And it is cleared. Arsenal now with loads of room to run into. Lots of Brighton defenders as well, but there is a lot of room to run into. The Brighton midfield is pretty much not there. Brighton midfield have gone into position now. Ball out to Gabriel Jesus. Big opportunity here. Jesus thinks about going for the shot. He doesn't. Ball goes out to Zinchenko. Back to Gabriel Jesus. Back to Zinchenko here. Out to Gabriel Jesus on the wing. Goes back into Zinchenko again. It's going to go out wide now. Saliba on the ball. Back to Gabriel. Arsenal are starting to retreat here. They do play a ball down. Gabriel Jesus is able to get his foot on it. He most likely will try and play this into the box. A really good tackle there. But Arsenal win a penalty. Arsenal win a penalty. And it's by Gabriel Jesus. I initially didn't think it was a penalty. I initially thought it was a good tackle. But we're going to have a double check of this here to see if it was a penalty or not. No, I think I don't know. Do we have this angle should be good to see if it's a penalty or not. No, he makes no contact with the ball and just takes out Jesus. That could be a penalty. It is a penalty. It is in the box. Jesus does make a bit of the most of it though, but by the definition, he doesn't make contact with the ball, and he goes down. It is a penalty. Arsenal win a penalty. Chance here for Arsenal to score in this game. This one could go to VAR though, but I do think this is a penalty. I don't know if it's going to VAR yet. VAR might just be having a look at it here. I don't know. We haven't seen anything or been told anything. We're just having a few words with the players. We could be about to see our first goal in this game. Saka will be the one to take Bukayo Saka will be the one to take the penalty. And he started to say Bukayo, and I thought it would be someone else. But no, Bukayo Saka is the one to take the penalty. Bukayo Saka has scored all of his last 5 penalties. Can he make this one 6 from 6? Brian fans trying to put him off. Will Arsenal go 1-0 up in this game? Bukayo Saka, and of course he scores. Arsenal are 1-0 up in this game. Arsenal go 1-0 up in this game, and it is from a penalty that, from the looks of things, was a penalty. He took out the player, and he didn't get any contact on the ball at all. So from that definition, it was a penalty, and it is a goal for Bukayo Saka. And it is more importantly a goal for Arsenal, who move back to top of the league with that goal. But it's still a long time to go in this game. Mikel Arteta is happy with that one here, but Arsenal need to hold on now until the end of the half. Maybe try and grab a second, which could solidify this game towards the end. Yeah, penalty scored from Arsenal, and Arsenal go 1-0 up. Arsenal on the ball here. Brian, we gather it though. I'm playing about with it in the defence, but Brighton do get a bit of an attack going here, which could be a chance for them to score here. A bit of room for Brighton to run into. Brighton in quite a bit of space here. They go for the shot, but it is deflected. A Brighton player does call for a penalty over there, move for a handball. It is a Brighton free kick though, with a good chance to pop it into the box. $10 until normal time is over. Then we probably will have quite a bit of added time. To be fair, we probably should have quite a bit of added time going on here. Should make things interesting. Big chance here for Brighton to get back into this game and get that equaliser. Brighton play the ball into the box. It is headed clear by Arsenal. The ball goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, ball goes out for a throw-in. Saka now on the ball, but the ball does go out, and it will be a Arsenal throw-in, I think. It is an Arsenal throw-in. Arsenal now with possession here. Ball is played over. Ben White just about gets there and he plays the ball into the box, and there is a massive collision in the Brighton penalty area. It looks like it's going to be. It looks like it could be a goal kick or an Arsenal corner. I don't think the referee's given anything else, but I've got no idea who that ball came off last, because there was just a huge collision in the Brighton penalty box. It is a Arsenal corner. Saka plays it in. It's away by the Brighton keeper. And they try to meet. It is a Brighton free kick. As it stands, Arsenal will be leading the Premier League by 1 point. Obviously, Liverpool playing Man United tomorrow. Big game, that one. I'm not going to be here to do anything for that one, so I can't do that one, unfortunately, for tomorrow. Otherwise, I would, but I'm not here. And it is an Arsenal free kick in the Arsenal defensive area. But just having a look here back at his penalty incident, whether Jesus was in the box when the collision happened, and he was. Gabriel Jesus was just about in the box when the penalty took place, but it was very close. Jesus seems to have now injured his knee. No, he seems to have walked it off. Arsenal with a throw in here in the Brighton defensive area. Never Arsenal phone. The last player is brought down, and it is another free kick to Arsenal. Arsenal play it quickly though. They're not messing about with this. They play it over to Bukayo Saka. It is intercepted by Brighton though, playing it very quickly now. Brighton on the attack. Very good opportunity here for them to level it in this game. Try to play it forward, but it is intercepted by Arsenal. Arsenal had all of their men back by that point. And it is cleared. And it will be a Brighton thrown in the Arsenal defensive area. Good speed of an attack here from Brighton, bouncing it back, and a very good ball back forward. And they try and get the ball through, and it is cleared by Arsenal very well in the end, just to get it out. We have another stoppage in play here, unfortunately. Gabriel has gone down injured. So we do have a bit of a break here from the action. We'll be finding out shortly how much added time we have on at the end of this half. We have 4 minutes left. Gabriel does seem to be in quite a bit of pain with that left leg there. Could be something bad if it's major. And Arsenal loses centre back. We're yet to find out whether he's going off permanently, but we don't know yet. Brighton now playing it around in the Arsenal area. In the Arsenal half. Swing the ball in, it is hit out wide. Brighton though, with a good chance here to level on the edge of half time. They go for a long range effort and it is just about saved by David Ray over there in the end. That could have very easily have been 1-1 and we could have been looking at a very interesting second half coming up here. But it is saved by David Ray. Brighton swing it in from a corner. And Arsenal do regather it though from the corner. And it goes up for an Arsenal free kick, right and offside. The ball is now played out wide. Big header there from Brighton. Ball is played out wide and it will immediately go out for an Arsenal throw. And we're going to find out how much added time we have here until the end of the first half. How much added time are we going to have? It's probably going to be quite a bit. Found out just yet. +7. We have 7 minutes of added time yet before we can go and have our half-time break. So that's going to be very interesting. So we have 7 minutes of the half remaining. Arsenal playing it forward a bit here though. So just a reminder, we do have 7 added minutes of time here. We're already eating up 1 minute of that time already. Arsenal with an attacking lineup here. Arsenal on the outside, deflected there from Brighton, but Jesus does still have the ball. There's a wide Zinchenko. Jesus, Arsenal with a bit of possession here. Arsenal plays into the middle, and it is bumped away. Ball's played in to Bukayo Saka. But the ball is cleared away again. Big chances here for Arsenal, and Brighton do get it away just about. But Arsenal here ramping up a bit of pressure. That's what we want to see. Zinchenko, and it is a Brighton throw-in. Okay, Havertz, missed opportunity there. Was played, and Brighton we gather it, but Arsenal do get it back again. Brighton passing it around the back a bit now. Arsenal play it forwards. Brighton with the possession, passing it around the back again. Trying to see if they can make anything of this. Arsenal though adding a lot of pressure. They keep running up. Saliba, and he just... Jesus, that's ridiculous from Saliba there. Amazing composure from the lad. And Arsenal with an attack now. We play that wide. Ball is played into the middle, and it is deflected, and it will go out for... It won't go out for anything. Arsenal we gather. He was offside during that, so there will be an offside flag coming up here, regardless of if Arsenal score or not, and the offside flag is up there. Ben White coming in from an offside position there. Could see that myself. Not long left to go now in this added time here, and we will have half time coming up. And we'll go out for a Brighton throw-in. Not long left now before we will have half time. We all have to relax a bit, get a drink, and get ourselves ready mainly for the played in Bukayo Saka, and the cross is dealt with amazingly there, amazingly done there from Brighton. Brighton have the ball though, last minute before we have half time. See if any teams can do anything in this half, or whether both teams are going to sit back. Doesn't look like anyone's going to sit back if you ask me. Brighton though, Brighton need this half time to happen now, so they can get in and compose themselves. Arsenal probably don't really want this half time to happen now, because they've got so much momentum going up. They just need to make sure that they take that into the second half and don't let that slip. Brighton now actually getting a bit of time, getting a bit of forward momentum. We don't know exactly what's going to happen just yet. We'll wait and see. Offside flag has been raised. Half-time whistle probably should go anytime soon, really. And that is it. The half-time whistle has gone here in this game, and the teams have gone in. I just need to make sure that that is turned off. Yep, that's turned off. And we're at half time. We're at half time already, and it's been an incredibly close first half. It's been an incredibly close first half. Arsenal definitely got a little bit better doing all of that. We need to make sure and that is half time. So I'm not gonna be going like 100% fully, but I will be going because I'm gonna get a drink and everything. But I'll be back as soon as I can. So thank you. So thank you, everyone, for joining me so far, and I hope I will definitely be able to see you in the second half. Thank you. Right, okay. I'm all ready to go. I'm gonna turn that off. And this one needs to be turned off as well. And there we go. We're all ready to go. Just now need to wait for the game to re-begin, and we shouldn't be too long away from the second half commencing. Here we are. It is at half time. It was a 1-0 Arsenal lead. Arsenal will be hoping to carry that into the second half, and especially the momentum that they had at the end of that second half. They had a lot of ball and a lot of possession and a lot of chances as well. They created a lot of chances. But yeah, they need to carry that into the second half, maybe grab a second. Mainly, though, keep Brighton at bay, and they've been doing that as a pretty decent job so far. They've got to just keep doing that, keep doing what they're doing, and they'll be all good. They'll be all good. No issues with that one. Yeah, we're only a couple of minutes away from doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna go silent for a bit and leave some more music playing just until the second half begins. But yeah, be here with you soon. And we're not too far away now before the second half begins. But I've just got some music playing just while we wait, and then we'll get into the second half. Not too long away now, I hope anyway. Right, okay, so I am ready with my timer, ready to get going with the second half. We are probably maybe a minute or so away from the beginning of the second half. The players are coming out now. We may not even be able to be not that long. Arsenal players coming out now, Brighton players are already out on the pitch. And yeah, both teams will be wanting to definitely stamp their mark early on in the second half. Arsenal want to carry through that momentum they had at the end of the first half. And Brighton obviously need to get a goal back. That's the only issue here with Brighton, is if a goal down, they got the pressure on them. They need to get a goal back, otherwise they're not going to win this game. I'll get a draw from this game even, they just won't get anything. So we should be about to begin very, very soon. I'll probably start the timer, I'll probably start my timer a bit earlier, as it takes like a few seconds to kick in. So as soon as I'm in the centre circle, as soon as I get a bit of a gist, I'll just click start timer, and we should be able to get a bit of an easier. I'm going to start my timer as soon as it gives the words. I'm going to start my timer now, and that should begin. And yes, we're only like a second or two off this time. I'll get a bit of a judgment for everyone now. We're a second off the actual clock there, so we're actually pretty decent. I might get an early chance though, but David Raya does clear it up. And it goes out, and it will be a Brighton throw-in. I don't think any changes have been made at half-time. Haven't been told of any. But of course, any changes that are made, I'll keep everyone updated. Ball out wide now. In and out, there you go, and it is. Goes up for a corner. Goes out for a corner there. I think it's a corner anyway. And it is Saliba's running up. Saliba's up and in the box. Corner here for Arsenal. Good chance for them to extend their lead here. I'm going to restart my actual game because I am very far behind on my recording of it. I'm all good now. I'm pretty much up with the time. There you go. Arsenal though looks so far like they're actually keeping that momentum that they had so far, which is good. They need to keep that momentum up, and if they keep it like this, they should be able to do that. Ooh. And it is a free kick to Brighton and Hove Albion. It's played out wide now from Brighton, but they play back into the centre. Odegaard pressing up very highly. And so is Saka. And Saka wins it. Ball out wide to Kai Havertz. Very good chance here for Arsenal to get into the lead. But it is sniffed out there. Kai Havertz has got to be doing better there. Brighton now do have the ball and are pressing it out wide. I have realised my clock is quite badly off with this at this point. And the ball is out. My clock is off by like 20 seconds, which does suck. But there isn't actually at the moment anything I can do about that, unfortunately. Oh. Brighton with a corner now. Big chance for Brighton to get back into this game. The ball's in. Ball's to Saka, but Brighton do gather. Ball is fired way across, and it does go out for a goal kick. But doesn't even need to do anything with that one. Ben White has gone down. There's a bit of a pushing going on. Nothing major though. Maybe an Arsenal goal kick here coming up. Started off by a little bit of a shot from Ben White, and then, yeah, a bit of another dramatic there from both sides involved. They shake hands and they move on. Get on with the game. Arsenal keep it close, but there's a big fumble here from Gabriel, who just miskicks it and try and get deflection. It's an Arsenal throw-in, but it's in a dangerous area, but Arsenal do clear it very well. Arsenal play that wide now. They play it directly through the centre. And there's a very heavy pass there that goes right back to Brighton. Arsenal regather it. Ball to Bukayo Saka. And the ball is thrown through actually there to Kai Havertz, who is gonna pull it around, and they take the shot, and it goes over. It goes over for an Arsenal corner. But a very good chance there from Arsenal again to extend their lead in this game to 2 goals. A good tip over by the keeper there. We'll play back out wide. And go back down to Saka. The ball is put into the box. Lots of confusion there. Now appeals when a penalty go up, but it's not bitten there, and there was nothing there that really seemed to stick out for a penalty decision to go there. Arsenal playing with the ball now in the defensive area. Arsenal a bit on the retreat here, even with possession. They are able to get the ball up, but they do lose possession in a dangerous area. It does give Brighton the ability to get quick ball, but Arsenal sniffing out very, very well there. Brighton, however, do gather it again, and they are pressing Arsenal quite a lot. And Brighton will get a free kick. Brighton win a free kick in an area where they can put the ball into the box. Probably too far to go for a shot from there. Brighton play the ball onto the wing. The ball goes out, and it is a Brighton corner. Brighton paints the ball into the box, the ball goes into the box, and it is cleared. There's another Brighton corner here, conceded off that last one. Now play the ball into the box, and it is headed clear. Brighton do get the follow through on it, and it goes right over the bar. And Arsenal with the goal kick here. And Arsenal do get a good click, a good distance on it. And Arsenal do gather it actually, but they do boot it away immediately, pretty much. And Arsenal win a throw in the Brighton half. Brighton with the ball now. And around in the back a little bit here. Was cleared and Arsenal recover it. And Arsenal a bit of an attack in Brighton half now. Not in a major attacking area, but Brighton get a very good press on it. And Arsenal do get a good kick on it, which means it does go back to Brighton, but the ball does go out. So it's an Arsenal throw-in. Brighton look like they could be making some subs soon. Brighton look like they could be making some subs soon, but we're not 100% no just yet. Brighton with a throw-in though. Brighton have a throw-in in a very dangerous area actually. And Brighton throw it in, they do recover the throw-in immediately and they do pass it backwards. Just in hopes to recover that ball really for them. Arsenal recover it. Ball is played over. Brighton get a very good recovery on that one and are able to sniff that attack out from Arsenal. Arsenal do recover it again though here. Play ball through the centre. Odegaard on the ball right now. Odegaard play it into the middle. Brighton do recover it. Pretty poor ball there. This could come back to bite Arsenal. They're getting some good chances. They're just not putting them away. Ball is hit down. Arsenal recover it. Barely. Nerves are kicking in here. Because it's the Arsenal having chances. Brighton are having chances. And this game could honestly at this moment go anyway. Arsenal though now sitting in the Brighton half. The ball is passed back to Ben White. To Saka. Saka aiming to get a cross in. He gets a cross. It's a very, very poor ball in. Ball is back out to Saka, but Brighton recover it. Saka is down on the floor. That might be called up soon if he gets in the way. But Arsenal through the centre here, and they score. Arsenal, Kai Havertz has scored a second. Yet to know if it's offside, but Arsenal, what they needed, Arsenal needed that second. They needed to get that second goal to take that pressure off that first one. And they've done exactly that. I don't know what that was. But we have got a 1 second. There you go. Okay, that works now. Don't know what happened then. But it is 2-0 to Arsenal. It didn't look like he was offside. But we can have a look at this now 100%. But a very good goal. Very well, not a good goal at all actually. Good cross though. Saka on the floor though did look injured then. But the Arsenal players played to the whistle. Jorginho does look to be onside. Jorginho being the first man there. If Jorginho's onside, Kai Havertz must be onside. And Kai Havertz gets another goal for the Gunners. Gets another goal for them. It will all depend on whether Jorginho's onside. If Jorginho's onside, Kai Havertz is. Just got to see here if they're going to even check it. If not, it's a goal for Kai. It's a goal for Kai Havertz, and again, more importantly, it's a goal for Arsenal, which would put them 2 goals up in this game. It doesn't look like it's going to VAR or anything, so it looks like it's gonna stay as 2-0. And it has. And Sensio has come off. By the looks of things, he's come off. Unless he's come on in his place. Just trying to wait and see what's happening because the game hasn't kicked off yet. Some more changes are happening here. I'll read them out once. Saka's going off though. That's 100% confirmed. Saka is going off, and Jesus is going off. Saka and Jesus go off. Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli both come on for the Gunners. So those are two changes that have been made. Two attacking changes as well, and I don't hate them. I don't hate those changes at all. Just waiting to see what else is happening here. And those are the changes, actually. Those are the changes that have been told. Yeah, Saka and Gabriel Jesus are off. Martinelli, Trossard are on. And no Brighton subs have been made. I must be wrong when I said Incensio. No, Incensio's gone off for Pedro. Moda has gone on for Bonito. So those are two substitutes that have been made by both sides at the 64th minute here. And Arsenal lead 2-0 here. They're not going to want to sit back too much because they're playing away from home. If Brighton get one goal, game's on. Suddenly, game is on. They're gonna want to try and hold on as much as they can. Maybe get a third. If they get a third, this game is probably over and done with. But they just need to hold on right now. And so far, they're doing a good job defensively in this entire game, really. Brighton, though, do have a bit of possession here. Back out to Martin Odegaard. To Trossard. Trossard does have a bit of a slip there, which does cause the ball go back to Brighton. Not the end of the world from him. Don't want to let that get to him too much. Brighton, however, now are now basically do have the ball. Load of Brighton players pushing forward, but the ball just goes straight down instead. We will happily deal with those every day of the week. Still a long old time left in this game. We've got 25 minutes left in this game before full-time whistle will go. I won't be doing any games tomorrow, as I've already basically stated. I'm not doing any tomorrow. I will be putting this one up immediately after the game has ended. I'm not going to wait until 6 PM to upload it tomorrow. No need to with this one. And Brighton are getting a bit of an attack going here and is sniffed out here, but Brighton do still have possession. Ball's played out. Back out again. And we'll go out for a Brighton throw-in. Took a deflection. Arsenal sitting back now, though. They are sitting back with as many players as they can. They don't want to give up as much room as they can. We could actually, unfortunately, be in for a dull end to this game if Arsenal just sit back, boot the ball along when there's nothing on for them. We could be in for a very boring last 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes of this game, however long's left. We could be looking at that, which is not what we want. We don't want to be seeing that happen, but unfortunately, it might do. Brighton play the ball down the pitch. Ball's played out wide. Through the centre there. Brighton playing the ball out wide again here. Ball's back into the centre. Back out wide. Ball's played through the middle. Being passed side to side at the moment. Just trying to find a bit of room here. Ball nearly goes over. Brighton are just trying to find any sort of gaps in this Arsenal defence. Not finding any though. Brighton have the ball now by the centre circle in the Arsenal half. They do play it forward very, very quickly though, and the ball is played out onto the wing. Brighton here with a very, very good chance here to reduce the deficit in this game. They try to play the ball forward, but it's too fast, and the ball is cleared. Brighton do recover though. They're going to play through to the centre, which they do. Played all the way out to the other wing. And Brighton at the moment just passing the ball side to side here at the moment. They do find a good pass down to the wing. They try and play the ball into the centre, but it takes the deflection off Gabriel Martinelli. And Brighton do recover again. Good defending here from Arsenal. That's what they need to keep doing. Brighton try and play the ball in, but Arsenal yet again defend really well. But all it takes is one slip up. All it takes is a slip up from the Arsenal defence, and Brighton could be in here. Ball into the middle. But David Raya gets a very good, clean pair of hands on it. Arsenal now here looking to attack. And they play the ball forward here with Trossard. They do play the ball forward. Really good chance here for Arsenal to get a third there. But it does take a deflection. It does go out. 20 minutes of this game remaining. And it will be an Arsenal corner here. If Arsenal can get a goal now here, it is all over and done with. Trossard very close, trying to put it in the bottom corner, but it does take a good save to put it wide, and Arsenal with a corner here with a chance to get a third here, which would most likely, in all honesty, close out this game. Ben White's in the middle, Jorginho's gone into the middle, Martinelli's in the centre, Trossard is there as well, loads of players in there, loads of Brighton players in there as well. Arsenal play it in, it doesn't go in, it takes a bit of deflection. Arsenal recover it though, and there is an offside call there. Kai Havertz is the player that was offside. And he is offside at that. It does make contact with him. And Zinchenko comes off for Arsenal, and Takahiro Tomiyasu comes on for Arsenal, making a change at the back for Arsenal. Brighton obviously with that free kick from the offside do get the ball going. He plays it short. 1 second. Brighton still with the ball. Brighton though getting pushed back a little bit here. And it will be a Brighton free kick in the Brighton half. They do get on with it quickly though, Brighton. Not hanging about here. They play it far, play it long. Brighton here with a very good chance here to reduce that deficit to a 2-1. They do play the ball in, but great defending again from Arsenal means, and it will be a Arsenal free kick foul on Trossard. Quite a few changes made obviously to both sides. Obviously with Arsenal, you do have Jesus coming off, Sad coming off, and Zinchenko coming off. And with Brighton, obviously, you have Lens Kensio coming off as well. So quite a few changes made so far, all in all. Arsenal will be hoping to just ease this one out. 17 minutes of the game remaining here. 17 minutes, of course, for Brighton to make up a response. Plenty of time, obviously, for more goal action here. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it's not going to be a ball fest to the end. But so far, it's actually been a very good. Arsenal had to defend for a bit, obviously, after scoring that goal. But after that, they're getting the ball a bit more. They're a attacking chance. But at the moment, Brighton are getting quite a lot of the ball and getting quite a lot of attack. Arsenal obviously don't want to concede. If Arsenal concede, they're in a bit of a tricky position because they're winning the game. But all the momentum is suddenly gone away from them, and it is with Brighton. Great defending there from Arsenal again, who win the ball back in a very good area. They play the ball long, but it does go right back to Brighton, who regather it in the defensive area, and will be playing it. They decide not to play it long. They're playing it short passes around the back. Brighton play the ball long, and they regather it with the ball in and out. Ben White here is struggling to deal with his man. Brighton regather it off at a good deflection there. Brighton are probably going to consider putting it into the box when they can. Try to get some heads on it. Ball in, and Rayo is very easily able to deal with that one. Rayo plays the ball through very, very quickly. It will be a Arsenal free kick, and it is is that the first yellow card of the game? I think that might be the first yellow card of the game, if not the second. And it's a yellow card. I don't know if that's the first. It definitely feels like the first. I haven't noticed any others. But it's a yellow card for Baleba. Change for Brighton here. Welbeck comes on and Fati comes on. Arsenal obviously with a free kick in the centre circle, this time in the Brighton half. Arsenal have also got the fewest goals conceded in 76 minutes to 90 minutes plus, with only 4 goals. I mean, that's it, or maybe 4 or 5 goals conceded in that time period. Arsenal do know how to close out a game. As if they can do it here as well. Brighton in Arsenal's half now. Takes a few deflections, but Arsenal do regather it. Ball's hoofed long. Ben White is down. Ben White does get back up though. We might actually have a stoppage in play here. There is a Brighton player down. He gets kicked in the shin from Ben White. As it currently stands as well, Arsenal would go top and they would have a plus 50 goal difference. That's 10 more goals than Man City have scored, and they'd have a plus 50, which is mental. Obviously, Liverpool do play tomorrow, where that could all change. But Liverpool need to win to go top, so there's a lot of pressure on them, especially having to go away to Old Trafford. But you would massively expect Liverpool to win that one. It's a Brighton throw-in. Brighton with the ball, trying to see if they can make anything with this. Playing it through the centre. Good move here. Ball headed over, and there is a Brighton free kick. Saliba gets the yellow card. Brighton play it quickly, but the referee does call it back. And the ball is in, and it is cleared. Brighton do regain it though afterwards. Playing the ball in behind here. Kai Havertz gets involved. Good deflection there from Kai Havertz, to be fair. And there's a bit of a blunder there. Don't know what happened there from Arsenal, but it was a bit of a mess. And Brighton now go through a gap here, and they've got a very good chance here to reduce the deficit. They don't, and it is still a Brighton ball after a pretty poor deflection, clearance there from Arsenal. Brighton though desperately looking to claw something, get something back into this game, and like I said, 2-0 up, you concede one, you can easily concede two, and then maybe even three. Brighton get the ball into the box, goes out for Brighton corner, not what you want to be seeing. 10 minutes of normal time left to go. They stick out the foot. There could have been an argument for a penalty there, but there wasn't anything given. No Brighton fans are leaving just yet. They know what they can do, especially if they get one goal here. They're right back in it. It is a very good clearance header there from Arsenal, and the ball goes out, and it will be a Brighton throw-in. And it will go for an Arsenal throw-in. A bit of an error there from Brighton. Just pass was too much, and I don't think the guy expected it to go to him, and he just ball rolled right out. It does give Arsenal possession back though, which is not what Brighton need to be doing. But I need to be keeping hold of possession and try and force some errors. But Arsenal have looked really good tonight, to be fair. They're not making many errors. They just need to keep up this tempo. That is a free kick to Arsenal. Kai Havertz is dragged down. By Dunk. It is a throw-in to Arsenal. Ball played. Mane with a chance. The Brighton keeper easily gobbles that one back up. Brighton with a bit of possession, and it will go out for a Brighton throw-in. 7 minutes left of normal time. Then we got added time upon that. And we saw what happens between Man United and Chelsea. Anything's possible. Arsenal do not recover possession. Brighton have possession now. They're looking a bit dangerous, to be fair here. Arsenal have sat back in the last bit of time, actually. It hasn't been boring. Like, Brighton have definitely made some chances out of this. Brighton fans starting to leave the stadium now. That is gonna be demoralising when the home team sees that their fans are leaving early. That is gonna be demoralising. Brighton though with all the possession so far. But none of the goals. Good back kick there. Ball is cleared and it's a very, very good clearance kick. Wastes so much time by doing that. .5 minutes to go of normal time before we'll have our added time, and I don't know how much extra time we're gonna have in the second half because it hasn't felt like there's been many stoppages. It feels like the second half has been like quite quick. It's gone quite quickly. Obviously had the goal, so it's gonna be more than 4 minutes, I can imagine. Because that took 3 minutes, and I can imagine it's probably been a bit of other time. Arsenal go here with a one-on-one with the keeper, and it's in. It's 3-0. Trossard. Leonardo Trossard with a one-on-one with the Brighton keeper. I'm gonna have a look at that again before I update the scoreboard. Because I do want to see that one again. That one was actually very good. I'm actually going to update it very quickly now because I can do it quickly. It's 3-0. And I didn't expect this scoreline to be taking place before then. But I think it's a mistake from Brighton, actually. We're going to have a double check of this and we're going to have a look at this. Brighton have the possession. But yet, it comes from a Brighton mistake. He holds onto the ball, gives it away. And then just a sheer bit of luck is all you need in this sport. And you can be through, and it is 3-0 to Arsenal. Arsenal 3-0 up, away from home. And it's another goal for Trossard, man. Trossard comes off the bench, grabs a goal. It's what you like to see. Good finish as well. Flicks it just up and over the keeper. And that should seal all 3 points up here for Arsenal. Brighton gonna want to get a goal, mainly just to make the scoreboard look a bit nicer, a bit more favourable. But that should be, or purposes said, game over. Obviously, Brighton aren't going to be thinking that. They're going to be still thinking they can win it because there's still a bit of time left. But all intents and purposes, it is going to probably be Arsenal all 3 points from here, and keeping that pressure on Liverpool now. This is all Arsenal can do. Arsenal can just keep winning games, put that pressure on Liverpool again, and hope that Man United nab some points from them at the weekend. Well, tomorrow. And it is a Brighton free kick here. Brighton do play it quickly. They do want to get on with this. Arsenal regather it. Ball is flicked over here. Declan Rice actually has the ball here. Could we be seeing a 4th goal for Arsenal here? We might see an absolute humiliation. Doesn't look like it. And it does go out wide. It will be a Arsenal corner. Declan Rice getting involved for himself. And Arsenal still looking for another goal, man. They want to keep that goal difference up. And as it currently stands, they've just added 3 goals to their goal difference, which is what they need to be doing. Because they've already got a strong goal difference. If they can get some more, it'll make things even easier for them. 2 more substitutions here for Arsenal coming on. Eddie Nketiah is coming on, so I'm going to assume Martin Odegaard's going off, actually. Martin Odegaard is going off, and Kai Havertz is going off. Kai Havertz gets a round of applause from the Arsenal fans. Vieira comes on, and Nketiah comes on. Vieira goes on for Odegaard, and Nketiah goes on for Havertz. Kai Havertz again scoring a goal, making things. He's definitely starting to kickstart things. He's getting goals. He's doing what he needs to be doing, man. I mean, he's definitely not. I wouldn't say 100% proven his worth yet, but I would say he's definitely on his way to prove his worth. He's doing all he can do. He's scoring goals in big games, and he's assisting goals in big games. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for him, and he's doing a very good job in that new role. Ball is flicked in here, and it does take it does go out. Actually, it does take a defending from the keeper there to avoid conceding another. That's the last thing this keeper wants to be doing is conceding another here. But Arsenal do find their way in behind. Could they get another here? Ball in, and Nketiah gets his head on it, but it does go up and over the bar. We'll be finding out how much added time we have on next. We do not have long. Good initial save from the keeper, to be fair. Otherwise, that could have gone a lot worse. And now the question is, how much added time do we have? We will have 5 minutes of added time. We've got 5 minutes of added time. Brighton are actually on the attack here. This is a bit nerve-wracking. Good defending there, and it will go out for a corner to Brighton. Again, like I said, 5 minutes of added time. So when that clock hits 55, not 55, when that clock hits 50, we should be about to be over, unless obviously we have any major stoppages in that time period as well. We just have to wait and see. But Arsenal being 3-0 up, I can't really see a major comeback happening here, but I could be wrong. This is Arsenal we're talking about. Brighton now with the ball, playing it back out wide, actually getting a good cross in, doesn't find anyone. Brighton get a deflect on it, and it'll go up for a corner. It'll go for another corner. What defensive expert there from Gabriel, getting an amazing block in, and he gets a block in with his leg. What defending there? What defending? And there will be a corner here for Brighton, and it does get cleared here. Brighton do still have possession. The stands are pretty much empty. The Brighton fans have all gone home. Brighton on the ball again here. They play it in. It'll go out for another corner to Brighton. What a game we've had on our hands here today. I didn't think we were going to see such a convincing Arsenal win. I thought we was going to see Arsenal win today. I didn't think it was going to be that convincingly though. So all credit to them for doing that. Ball in the middle, but it does take a deflection. Arsenal now on the counter-attack with Trossard again. Try to play it through the centre. Does take a deflection. Over now. And it does go back to the Brighton keeper. Arsenal, they was almost looking like they're going to try and get a fourth then, which would have completely cowed under pressure and would have made this humiliation. Like, this is not humiliation as is, but it is a humiliation, basically. Kai Havertz has been given man of the match on this game, and I think, to be fair, he thoroughly deserves this. He's had a cracking game today. He scored a goal. He's assisted a goal by the looks of things as well. And he's had a cracking game for us today. So all round of applause goes to him. And the ball goes back out wide. Arsenal again getting involved just defensively, just not wanting to concede another goal. And there is a foul there, and it will be a free kick to Arsenal. 1.5 minutes left to go. 1.5 minutes left to go before we will see the end of this game. I don't think we're going to have much more added time on the end. There hasn't been much in terms of stoppages. We've had a few fouls and free kicks and stuff, maybe a few seconds. Might be an extra minute added on to the end, but we're not going to be seeing too much time. Arsenal win another free kick here, though. It is just about in the Brighton half, and it is on the left-hand side of the pitch. So it will be probably a short free kick there, and then maybe try and put it into the middle. It will be an Arsenal throw in here as well. 1 minute left, almost pretty much 1 minute left. But Brighton have been comprehensively beaten here today. They started off the game strong. They were looking good. They looked like they could cause Arsenal some problems. But in the end, they haven't done enough to cause Arsenal enough problems. And the ball goes over. Arsenal still looking to score a goal here. Ball gets played out. Vieira with the ball, and it is a Brighton free kick. Fabio Vieira gives away the free kick. And Fabio Vieira receives a yellow card. Ben White receives a yellow card. Probably. I don't know why he was mouthing off at the ref, because you get yellow cards nowadays for doing that. But he did that anyway. Full-time whistle could go at any moment here. We are past the additional 5 minutes. And the whistle has gone, and it is a full-time score of a 3-0 win to Arsenal. 3-0 win to Arsenal. What a result for the Gunners has got to be said. And they thoroughly deserved it. They thoroughly deserved it. They played a really good game. Saka with the first goal with a penalty. Kai Havertz obviously with the second goal. And Trossard obviously getting that third goal, which sealed the win for us here today. And we move 1 point clear in the Premier League title race. Obviously, Liverpool with that game in hand. We're going to have to keep an eye on that tomorrow, guys. But we can definitely keep that going. Yeah, thank you. And goodbye.